Yo, we are on to Hinge Day. This is the day, for those of you that were here live with us on Saturday, that we hit then. It's no walk in the park. We're gonna really get after that. The intention was to really get after the hamstrings, but the shoulders got taxed quite a bit as well. With this, we have an email attached just kind of explaining the low back and its relationship to some of the rest of the parts of our body. So make sure you check in that link, and it'll give you the description as to if you're experiencing any low back pain, what a potential reason for that might be that we don't talk about a lot. So station 1 is a single leg RDL. This will be our strength today. We're going to add a little bit of a tempo to this. So with this, remember, if you're really struggling with stability, you can always reintegrate that kickstand platform that we use a lot. But one of the main intentions of a single leg RDL is the stability portion of it. That is one of the biggest benefits, or really using that foot, the knee and the hip, and everything ties together. It's very stimulating for the nervous system. So if you can, do the single leg. If you need to bump it down a couple of reps, that's fine. If it's just really annoying and you want to go back to a more simplistic version, we can use the back leg. So we'll hit our single leg RDL. We're going to hinge down nice and slow. We're going to pause at the bottom. You'll notice how I'm not letting this weight flex me down. My back is doing a ton of work to hold me up, and then we'll slowly come back. So a slow controlled hinge, a pause at the bottom, a slow controlled concentric pull. So hit those by 4. It's going to be embarrassing on my right side, but I'll do it. Control release. Well, check that out. My glute is working, baby. And then we'll come back up. So after 4 per side, we'll immediately kick off into 20 big, powerful kettlebell swings. So that's a kind of a combo station. That all together is station 1. We have 4 slow controlled single leg RDLs per side, and then immediately into double leg kettlebell swings. Our station 2, we're going to kick back into that kickstand platform. We'll spike the back toe. We're going to drop the weight right in line with the front arch, and then we're going to clean it through and go overhead. So these by 10 per side. So try our best so we can save these shoulders to use as much power out of the hips as we possibly can to get that weight overhead. The weight is pushed through the hips, and it's kind of just floating up as we catch it overhead. And the final station, which was really smoking everyone on Saturday morning, we kind of stole a part of the Turkish get-up. So this setup looks a lot like a get-up. We'll rack our kettlebell. The kettlebell will be the same size as the forward hip. Then we're going to plant. I'm going to try to get so you can see me best. This looks best. We're going to plant this back arm. You'll notice how I extended here. It's really important to use that back hand. Extend. We have this long leg. We have this driving leg. So we're going to come up, push, reset. So we have those by 12 per side. Those are no joke. A lot of stability out of that back shoulder. So we have the single leg RDL by 4 per side, and then immediately into 20 powerful swings. We have those split stands clean to overheads with a kickstand back leg. Remember, those look like so. With those by 10 per side, and then we have 15. We'll call it that the ground push from the Turkish get-up, the side bridge push. So again, that's set up exactly like you would do a Turkish get-up, long leg, fixed bell, push, push. So that's the top of our position. We come down, we're using the glutes to decelerate properly and push back up. 15's too many, bump it down a little bit. You don't even really need weight there. You really don't. Like, if it's too much, lose the weight and we'll just get that power push from the shoulder and the hip and tie it together. So we had a bunch of different variations as far as angles with rotational pushes with weights. This is to kind of try to mimic what we would do on the floor with bands. So we're going to do a version of that, and then we'll do a ground-based kind of squat press. And that'll make sense in just a second. We'll grab our kettlebell or dumbbell and grab it whatever way fits you best. We're going to take the weight from the back hip, rotate and push, and that weight will go in a cross pattern from our hip to our shoulder, up and overhead. So push, reach, Almost fell. So we'll have those. Let's go 15 per side, depending on your load. If you have a heavier load, you might go a little lighter. If you have a lighter load, you might bump it all the way up to 20. And then for our ground-based push, remember with that real quick, the hip, the push out of the foot, the hip, the glute are what initiates that push, right? That is the driving force. It's a lot like hitting a baseball, right? Glute, glute, or foot, hip, glute, shoulder. So then we're gonna pop down, last phase, we had these ground-based push squats, right? So the glutes went back and we came up to our tall plank. So we can either have those by a set of 15, or you can go 10 per side with a single arm version, which is going to really use the back and core. Those are tough. And we'll go 5 rounds of that. Rotational pushes by 15 per side, and then our plank pushes, either single or double arm, and make the repetition unique to you as you fatigue. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.